Today, we want to celebrate a true leader in technology transfer, advocacy, and policy. Technology transfer relies on a strong foundation of supportive legislation and understanding. And so today, we recognize this year's Bayh-Dole Award winner. And she is an expert in ensuring the Autumn voice is heard and our field is respected. This year's Bayh-Dole Award winner is Sheila Kadura. Sheila is Associate General Counsel for Intellectual Property at the University of Texas System, where she supports the 14 UT academic and health institutions on intellectual property matters involving patents, copyrights, trademarks, trade secrets, sponsored research, clinical trials, and technology commercialization and licensing. Before UT System, she focused on IP litigation and appeals at Dell Technologies and Norton Rose Fulbright, one of our sponsors. She also served as a law clerk at the Honorable Arthur J. Gallarza on the U.S. Court of Appeals for the Federal Circuit. Sheila has advocated for academic research and the positive impacts it has on society since her time at Baylor College of Medicine, where she earned a PhD in molecular and cellular biology. She has been a member of Autumn's Public Policy Legal Task Force since 2021 and chaired the task force since 2023. During that time, the task force drafted public statements and advised the Autumn Board on laws, regulations, and policies that impacted technology transfer, including federal march-in rights, global IP waivers, incentivizing innovation on campus, and investment in university technologies, licensing options for sponsored research, and patent office practice for AI-enabled inventions, just to name a few. We have been very busy with her team. Sheila is also passionate about mentoring and supporting newer IP attorneys and tech transfer professionals. She serves as a volunteer for the UT System Career Exploration Network, as the mentorship chair for the Honorable Lee Yackel IP Inn of Courts, and as a Texas chapter leader for CHIPS, a nonprofit organization focused on advancing and connecting women in technology, law, and policy. As someone who deeply respects the work that she does in support of our important ideals related to IP, innovation, and technology transfer policy, I can think of no one more deserving to receive this award this year. With that, I am pleased to welcome Sheila to the stage. Congratulations. And you get some Mardi Gras beads. There you go.
That's it. That's it.
There you go.
So I'll start today by saying thank you to Andy for that introduction and to the entire Autumn Board for this honor, as well as a really big thank you to Steve Susalka and Mike Waring. So they have supported me and they have worked closely with me and the rest of the Autumn Public Policy Legal Task Force on all of those things that Andy just talked about over the last few years. When I was first notified that I had been selected to receive this award, I had all the emotions. I was excited and I was honored, but I was also surprised. And quite frankly, I was a little bit confused. And that's because I have had the pleasure of working with many of the people on the prestigious list of former Bayh-Dole Award winners. And those people include Jennifer Gottwald, who was last year's winner, Mike Waring, who I've mentioned before, Lori Pressman, Joe Allen, and Bob Hardy. These are people I genuinely admire and who have taught me so much. And so it didn't feel like a list that should include me. But then I got to the second paragraph of Andy's email, and that was the one where he talked about the legal task force and how he hoped that this award would honor the committee's body of work during an especially busy and challenging time. And then I thought, well, that makes a lot more sense to me. Now I'm on board with this. I have a list of people that I do need to thank, and don't worry, I will do it very quickly. But above all, I am so grateful to the members of the Autumn Public Policy Legal Task Force. Without you, I would not be standing here today. We are a small but mighty group, And it is important to me that everyone in this room knows who you are and what you do for Autumn. So please be warned, this is your fair warning, that in just a few minutes, I will ask each member of the legal task force who's here with us today to come up here on stage with me and to receive some well-deserved recognition for all of your hard work. So go ahead and finish your coffee. You probably will want to put down your laptops, stow them safely somewhere. Maybe you want to comb your fingers through your hair or something because there will be pictures. Do whatever you need to do, just be ready. I'll give you the cue in a few minutes. In the meantime, I would like to start by thanking my colleagues across the University of Texas system, many of whom are here today. Big ideas are born every day in our system, and I get to work with the talented individuals and teams across our 14 institutions who are tasked with protecting and moving those innovations forward. I'm especially grateful to my leadership in the Office of General Counsel at UT System, and I have to specifically call out Dan, Dave, and Mark. They recognize the value in what Autumn and the Legal Task Force do for the UT system and for universities around the nation and around the world. I'm thankful to everyone, including a lot of people in this room who work so hard to educate their internal and external stakeholders about the importance of supporting tech transfer activities. At UT System, that includes a dedicated team of people that include Julie, Julia, Abby, Kate, and Cody. They advocate for IP and innovation, and because they do that, that means they often have to listen to me very patiently while I get way too excited and way too in the weeds about some complex nuance of patent law that they don't need to know quite that much about. And I also need to thank my support system at home. That is Tim, Mira, Hazel, and last but not least, Clyde the boxer. They make life fun and meaningful, they keep me humble, and they teach me valuable life lessons. Like the time when a very young Mira was about to do something that was scary for her. And she looked up at me and she said, "I am going to do my best and forget about the rest." And at that time, I didn't realize that she was quoting Marshall, who is the firefighting Dalmatian puppy on the Nickelodeon Paw Patrol cartoons. But it was a moment that stuck with me, and it's a sentiment that speaks to me now. We are human. We make mistakes. We second guess the work that we've done and decisions that we've made. We lay awake at night, and we wish that we had done a better job of articulating a position when the moment to say that thing finally presented itself. And we sometimes find ourselves in rooms and in situations where science, research, and higher education are not as important to others as we know that they should be. But we can keep on doing what we do best. We bring our strong work ethic and creativity to our jobs, and we answer the call to help our colleagues at our universities and elsewhere. We recruit enthusiastic people. We get them to bring their new ideas and to come join us, and we train them. We push past the negativity. Instead, we educate the public, and that often includes our friends and neighbors, about what we're doing and why it's important. And we know that our work matters. It matters to real people on our campuses and in our communities. We truly are changing the world for the better, and we're doing it the right way, by building and defending a system that encourages innovation and investment in university technologies, and that attracts the best and the brightest to come and work and partner with us. We do this in big ways, with new programs and with foundational grants and by supporting new laws. But we also do it in small ways, too, step by step. One new license, one new innovation, one new collaboration at a time. Together, we make the system work because we all do our best and forget about the rest. And with that, the time has come. Legal Task Force members, please rise, make your way up to the stage. Come join me, I don't want to be alone. And if you want to do it game show style and jump up and down and maybe give some people some high fives as you're making your way up here, that would be all the better. And as you are making your way up here, I will take one last opportunity to brag on this group. So this is truly a collaborative committee. Everyone shows up. Everyone speaks up. Everyone gets assignments to write drafts. Everyone reviews the work. Everyone provides edits and suggestions. We listen to each other and we learn from each other so that at the end of the day, we produce solid work product that clearly articulates our positions and fairly represents Autumn's diverse membership. So please join me in applauding the legal task force, those who are here today and those who couldn't make it, for everything they do for our universities and for Autumn. Thank you.
Thank you, ladies. Thank you. Thank you for being here. Thank you for all the work you do for the Autumn Legal Task Force. It's wonderful to recognize Sheila and your whole group. Thank you.